Thank you for joining me for this morning's yoga practice. My name is Sade, and I'll be guiding you through a 30-minute session. If you would like to grab onto a few props, I always suggest to grab onto a yogi block or two, or if you don't have that, you can always reach for some books or something to give you height and elevate you in the pose. Also a yoga strap, if you have that at home. If not, you can grab onto a belt or something that can help deepen you in the stretch. You may or may not need this, depends on where you are in your practice, but it's always good to have it close by. So if you can join me in a comfortable seated position, legs crossed, meet me in easy pose. And we're just gonna take this time to connect with the body and the breath. Closing your eyes, making sure your back is up nice and tall, allowing the air to flow freely. Taking this moment to center ourselves, noticing how the body feels, noticing any tight areas or areas that may be a little more challenging in your day-to-day without any judgment. Just placing awareness in those spaces. Now coming to the breath, take this time to connect with your breathing, noticing if you have shallow breath, deeper breaths, noticing how the chest rises and falls, the belly expands, noticing the cool air flowing in through the nose or in through the mouth. Now we're going to take 3 collective breaths together. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose on the count of 4. Start by releasing all the air from the lungs. And start to take a nice deep breath in on 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more times. Nice deep breath in. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. One last time. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back to normal breath. Take this brief moment to set an intention for your practice. Being mindful of this intention as we ebb and flow throughout each movement. And take one final deep breath. Slowly begin to open your eyes. As we connect with the neck, bring your chin down towards your chest. And start to create large circles, rotating your head towards the left. Dropping your head back and down and over to the right. Following the breath, nice deep inhale. And slowly exhale as we continue that rotation. One last time in this direction. And then start to go in the opposite direction. Really get some love and attention to that neck. And a lot of us are always looking at our phones, and our head is tilted down, looking at our computers, which may or may not be level at eye level. So we got to give some love to this area. Now coming to stillness with the chin down towards your chest. Take a nice deep breath in. Really feel the stretch in the back of the neck. Take a nice deep breath in and slowly drop your head back and down, chin up towards the sky. Nice deep breath in. Stretching out the front of the neck here. And then come back to that neutral position. We're going to inhale both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, drop them down and back behind you. Interlace your fingers behind you and pull your hands outward. Really stretching out the chest and the shoulders. Releasing those hands. Inhale, bring your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, we're going to twist towards the right. Bring your left hand to that right knee and slowly shift your gaze towards the right shoulder. Nice little twist here. Inhale, bring your arms up and slowly switch towards the left side. Bringing that right hand towards the left knee and left hand behind you. Turn your gaze towards that left shoulder. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, dropping both arms down. And if you're sitting on a prop, such as myself, you can move that out the way. Placing that at the top edge of your mat. We're gonna go right into our downward dog. So we're gonna come up off our knees, keep the knees nice and bent here. Stay up on your toes. Make sure to elongate your back and your arms to create that nice line. And we're gonna breathe into this flow here. We're gonna inhale, come up on those toes, bring the chest up and forward, and we're gonna exhale, bend the knees, bring the hips back, lift the hips up towards the sky, and then nice deep breath in, come forward again. Start to follow your own breath, nice and slow and easy, as we continue to warm up the body, warm up the spine. Nice deep breaths in and out. Might feel a little strange, but you know, sometimes we gotta do something a little strange to loosen it up. One last time. Am I feeling in those quads? And then come back into your downward dog. Keep the knees nice and bent if you need to. If you can start to straighten the legs. Bringing your heels down towards the earth. And we're gonna slowly walk up to the top edge of the mat. And our first forward fold. We're gonna keep the nice bend here in the knees. Allow the chest to rest on the top of your thighs. Allow your head to hang heavy and reach up for opposite elbows, making sure your hair is not in the way. We're going to sway from side to side. Awaken and loosen up that lower back. And then come back to stillness, releasing both elbows. Nice inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, come back down. Inhale and slowly begin to rise, allowing the head to come up last. Arms up and above the head. Turn your gaze towards those palms together. Exhale. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, release. Come on down. Back into that forward fold. Listen to your body. If you need to bend the knees, please do so. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. We're going to step back 1 foot at a time. Exhale, bending at the elbow. Inhale, flatten the back. Flatten the body. And come on up into cobra. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes. Push the hips back. Come back into that downward dog. And we're going to inhale, slowly walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, slowly rise. One more time in that flow. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, nicely breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Stepping back 1 foot at a time. Coming into that plank, engage the core. Exhale, bend the elbows. Flatten your body on the mat. Inhale, rotate the shoulders back. Come into cobra. Exhale, come on down. Push the hips up and back into that downward dog. And slowly walk forward. Now we're going to transition to some more poses. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. And slowly begin to rise. Head comes up last. Face the palms. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. This time, I'm going to exhale, step back with just the right foot. You're going to inhale, both arms up toward the sky. Exhale, pivot on that back right foot. Open up both arms into warrior 2. And we're going to straighten that left leg in front of us. We're going to exhale, bringing that left arm towards the right. And then, take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Coming forward, shift your hips towards the right. Come on down with that left palm. If you need to, you reach for a block to give you support in this pose here. And turn your gaze up towards that right palm. Take one more breath here. And we're going to inhale, come back up. Bend that front knee. If you need to, you can move that block back out to the front of the mat. I'm going to exhale, sweeping that right arm forward. Come back down with both palms. Stepping back with that left foot into plank. I'm going to exhale, come on down. You can choose to inhale, come up into cobra or upward dog, whatever you feel comfortable. And then exhale, push the hips back. We're going to inhale, raising that right leg toward the sky. Bend that right knee and step forward. Coming into lunge. Bend that left knee behind you and step forward. Coming into that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come on down. Inhale, slowly begin to rise. We're going to go right back into that exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. This time, stepping back with the left foot. We're going to inhale, sweeping both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, open up to warrior 2. We're going to straighten that right knee. Exhale, reaching over towards the left. Nice deep breath in. And then we're going to shift our hips towards the left side. Again, if you need to reach for a block, place that block inside that right foot. Turn your gaze towards the sky. You get a little lightheaded or dizzy, you can turn your gaze towards the earth. One more breath here. And on the exhale, we're gonna bend that front knee, move that block, come back into warrior two, sweeping that left palm forward, coming back onto those left toes. Exhale, bring both palms down. Stepping back with that right foot, coming into plank. Bring it, exhale, bending at the elbows. Again, you can come up into cobra or downward dog, wherever you feel comfortable in your practice. Exhale, push the hips back. We're gonna inhale, bringing that left knee toward the sky. Bend that left knee and step forward into lunge. Bend that right knee behind you and step forward to meet the left. Then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise. Exhale, come on back down. Inhale, halfway lift. And I suggest you grab onto that block. Exhale, forward fold. And step back with the right foot. You're gonna reach for your block and have it about a couple inches away from your left toe at either the highest height, mid height, or low height. We're gonna go into warrior three, which is a lot of balancing. So just be aware of where you are in your practice. So we're gonna shift our weight into that left foot. We're gonna inhale and step up on that left, using our block for support. Hips are facing the earth. And we're going to slowly shift, opening up our hips towards the right and releasing our arm towards the side. You can keep your gaze towards the earth. Trying to snuck in this more intermediate pose this morning, which is okay. And we're going to shift our hips to face the earth, bring that palm back down, step back with that right foot. You can move that block out of the way. And we're going to step back with that left, coming into plank, and then exhale, come on down. Again, wherever you feel comfortable, cobra or upward dog. And we're going to exhale, push the hips back. And we're going to go right into that other side. We're going to inhale, bringing that right knee in towards the chest, stepping forward into lunge, reaching for our block to help stabilize us. Shifting our weight into that right foot, lifting that left foot off the mat, holding onto our block for stability. Shift, open your hips towards the right, flexing those toes. And one side may feel different than the other. I know this side is a little more challenging for myself. Bringing that hand back down, step back down with the left foot, placing that block, the front edge of your mat, stepping back with the right, coming back into that plank, exhale, inhale, and push those hips back, coming into downward dog. Slowly begin to walk to the top edge of your mat. Coming into that forward fold, take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Try to straighten your legs if you haven't already. And slowly inhale, begin to rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sink your hips down towards the mat and slowly come down onto your mat. Okay. We're gonna come back onto our backs. We're gonna inhale both legs in towards the chest. You can choose to stay here in stillness or start to rock from side to side. Giving your lower back a nice little massage here. And then slowly come back to stillness. We're gonna inhale, lifting both legs and towards the sky. Flexing those toes, so bring your toes facing towards you. And we're gonna place our palms facing down next to our hips. We're gonna slowly bring down the left leg. Keeping that right leg up. And slowly come down. Do not touch the ground. Inhale, bring that left leg back up towards the sky. Exhale, bring that right leg down towards your mat. Inhale, bring it back up towards the sky. 2 more times, bringing that left leg down. Inhale, switching to the right. Come back up, 1 last time on the left. Engaging your core, making sure your back is nice and flat on the earth. And here we are, both legs up towards the sky. Bend your knees. Bring your soles of your feet down to your mat. Try to step your feet back so you can touch the top of the heels with your middle finger. We're gonna come into bridge pose. Making sure your back is nice and flat. You can press down with your hands into the mat. We're gonna inhale, slowly bringing up the hips towards the sky. And then exhale, come on down. Remember to do that nice little squeeze at the top. 2 more times. Inhale, bring those hips up towards the sky. Exhale, bring them down. 1 last time, inhale. And this time we're gonna hold at the very top for 3 breaths. Squeezing your glutes, engaging your thighs, pressing down the weight into both feet. And slowly come on down. Releasing that left foot. Gonna inhale the right knee in towards chest. Coming into that spinal twist. We're gonna shift that right knee across the body towards the left. Extend with the right arm. Turn your gaze towards the right shoulder. Then inhale, come back to center. Releasing that right leg. Then inhale, bringing that left knee in towards the body. Shifting across the body towards the right. Turn your gaze towards that left shoulder. Take a nice deep breath in. Come back to center. Inhale, bringing both knees in towards the chest. But keep them nice and open. Allow your knees to drift towards the outside of the hips. Bring your soles of your feet to facing the sky and reaching for inside or outside the soles of the feet into happy baby. You can choose to stay here in stillness, or you can start to rock from side to side. Giving our hips a little love this morning. You can choose to get a little silly with it, rocking even wider. You can start to straighten one leg at a time. Wherever you are in your practice, whatever feels comfortable. Let's have a little fun with this. And come back to stillness. Slowly bring both feet down. One more time. Wrapping both arms around your legs. Bring your forehead towards your knees. And create a nice little squeeze here. And release. Releasing all your limbs, palms facing up. Relax your shoulders and close your eyes. Coming into our final pose, Shavasana. Allow your body to melt into the earth. Please feel free to stay in this final pose a little longer. It's highly suggested, and we stay in Shavasana between 5 to 10 minutes. So if you have the time, take the time. For those of you ready to move forward, start to bring awareness back into the body. Start to wiggle the toes and the fingers. Start to rotate the wrists and the ankles. And extend both arms above your head for full body stretch. Coming onto your right side into a fetal position. Pressing down with the left hand, coming up to join me in a comfortable seated position. Keeping your eyes closed, making sure your back is up nice and tall, palms together, hands are at heart center. As we close out today's class with one collective breath, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. As we close out with this collective breath, also take this moment to come back to your intention set at the beginning of class. And moving throughout your day with that intention. Start to release all the air from the lungs. And on the count of 4, begin to inhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. As always, I really appreciate your time and your energy. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through this morning's yoga practice. I hope you have a wonderful and amazing weekend. Namaste.